Hi everyone. Welcome back to Finance Freshman, where we make money simple, one step at a time. Today, we're tackling a topic that's a game changer for anyone who wants to take control of their finances. How to make a budget, step by step, even if you're just starting out. Now, I know the word budget can sometimes feel overwhelming or even boring, but here's the truth. Budgeting isn't about restricting yourself or giving up the things you love. It's about having a clear plan for your money, so you can spend smarter, save more, and feel confident about your financial future. So, let's break it down together. The first step is to figure out your net income. This means the actual amount of money you bring home after taxes and other deductions like insurance or retirement contributions. Why is this important? Because your budget should be based on the money you actually have to spend, not your salary before deductions. If you have a steady job, this is usually the amount that lands in your bank account each month. If your income varies, like if you freelance or have a side hustle, try to calculate an average monthly income based on recent months. This number is the foundation of your budget. It tells you exactly how much money you have to work with. Once you know your income, the next step is to track your spending. This is where many people get a reality check. Take a look at your bank statements, credit card bills, or receipts from the past month or two. Write down every expense, big or small. That means rent or mortgage payments, groceries, your morning coffee, online shopping, transportation, everything. You can use a notebook, a spreadsheet, or even a budgeting app. The key is to be honest and detailed. The more you track, the clearer your money picture becomes. After you've listed your expenses, it's time to organize them into two categories: fixed and variable. Fixed expenses are the ones that stay the same every month, like rent, loan payments, insurance, or your phone bill. Variable expenses change month to month. Think groceries, gas, dining out, and entertainment, or shopping. The variable expenses are usually where you have the most flexibility to adjust your spending. Next, let's get a little more specific by sorting your expenses into needs and wants. Needs are essentials, things you can't live without, like housing, utilities, food, transportation, and insurance. Wants are the nice-to-haves, like streaming subscriptions, eating out, hobbies, or new clothes. Being clear about what's a need versus a want helps you prioritize your spending and find areas where you can cut back if needed. Now, add up all your expenses, both fixed and variable, to get your total monthly spending. Then subtract that from your net income if you're spending more than you earn. Don't worry. This is common when you first start budgeting. It just means you need to take a closer look at your variable expenses and find ways to trim them. Maybe it's cutting back on dining out, pausing some subscriptions, or finding cheaper alternatives. One simple and popular budgeting method I recommend is the 50-30-20 rule. Here's how it works. 50% of your income goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. This gives you a clear framework to balance essentials, fun, and your future. Speaking of savings, here's an important tip. Pay yourself first. That means setting aside money for savings before you start spending on wants. Even if it's a small amount, consistently saving builds your emergency fund, retirement, or other financial goals. Treat your savings like a non-negotiable monthly bill. This mindset makes a huge difference. Finally, remember that your budget isn't set in stone. Life changes. Maybe your income goes up, or you have new expenses. So, make it a habit to review and adjust your budget regularly. This keeps it realistic and useful, not restrictive. To quickly recap, know your net income, the money you actually receive. Track every expense, big and small. Separate your expenses into fixed and variable. Categorize them into needs and wants. Calculate your total spending and compare it to your income. Use the 50-30-20 rule to guide your spending. Pay yourself first by saving regularly. Review and adjust your budget as life changes. Budgeting isn't about perfection, it's about progress. The more you practice, the easier it gets, and the more control you have over your money. If you want, I've created a simple, free budgeting template you can download from the description to help you get started right away. Thanks so much for watching. If this video helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe for more easy finance tips, and let me know in the comments, what's your biggest budgeting challenge or tip? I'd love to hear from you. See you in the next video, where we'll explore how to build an emergency fund, your financial safety net.